music.
Bumping music.
Love long music. I've got 30 taco stands, 32, 36 actual tortillas. Oh, I need a plate for 40. Should we aim for 40? Because I have got other ones. 20 of each? Yeah. Okay. I'll have to get another little thingy. Are we up?
We are up, we've just gone out down.
Oh, look, excellent connection. That's good.
Really nice, though.
Hi, would you mind sending a plate for Paul up in the dumbwaiter? Thank you. Bye. Yay! That's exciting.
We have 100 people.
Oh, do you get that feeling that you're being watched right now? Always get that feeling. Oh, coming.
I didn't see anything.
I just need to close the door. I'm coming! Right, if anyone asks any questions, let us know. Make sure they're suitable for public viewing questions.
What's cooking, chef?
What's cooking, chef? Lunch today is Mexican. So we've got some shrimp tacos, and we've got beef brisket tacos, and then I've also made jalapeno poppers. Shani, did you see these?
Not even chef.
Never again. Because we have loads of jalapenos. Loads of jalapenos. And so I decided to stuff them with cream cheese and cheddar, and they're going to become jalapeno poppers. Got a couple of salads, some pico de gallo, some guac, some sour cream.
We're going to ask everyone how the audio and everything is working.
Oh yeah. Just let me know to ask how. Are you guys hearing us okay? Are you seeing us okay? As I'm very noisily opening up a nacho bag. Should get a couple of spicy chips in there as well.
Don A says, why are you only wearing one glove?
This is my plating glove. So this is the glove I use whilst I plate and touch hot things, and I hold the other hand free because with gloves, I don't know, I don't usually like wearing two gloves. Plus I like going for that Michael Jackson look, right? Have you seen the purple corn chips anywhere? Have I put them somewhere? Oh yeah, there we go. Try one of these.
I'll be back. Yeah, these are so good.
I was eating them the other day. Sean put them down. What did you make with it? Guacamole. And I was so confused. I'm like, why is the guacamole spicy? These freaking corn chips are spicy. Literally. Thank you.
Let's look for another question.
Hit me.
Oh, those chips are a bit spicy.
How spicy.
Someone says, how is married life, especially on the ship?
It's all right. I'm going to see him in 2 weeks' time, so it's not too bad, to be honest. Luckily, our rotations line up, so we see each other every 8 weeks. Actually, we saw each other in St. Martin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah, chill, because he's the captain on the boat he's on. Sometimes he plans the itinerary to follow us around. Unfortunately, I can't exactly ask Paulie. Oh, Paulie, can we go to St. Thomas? Chris is there, but maybe one day.
How can you work in shorts in the kitchen? I'm pretty sure you're allowed to wear shorts in the kitchen.
Hell yeah, you're allowed to.
Yeah.
Kitchen?
I don't understand the articles.
Yeah.
I think Sean would probably walk out if I sold Lululemons every day.
Yeah.
But he's got nice long Lululemons for when we go out to see the guests.
Yeah.
They look pretty smart.
So for all the people joining in, Nina is hooking us up with some Mexican for lunch. Do you want to talk us through exactly what we got here, Nina?
Exactly what you got for everyone joining. There's going to be some shrimp and brisket tacos. Not the same. Shrimp tacos and then brisket tacos. We're going to have some nachos, a couple of salads, got some jalapeno poppers, and Sean's just finishing a little garnish. Yeah, kind of fun crew lunch. Because there's two of us and we haven't got any guests on, we can do something that's a bit more labor intensive in terms of plating. Otherwise, you know, plating these tacos for 20 people is a bit of work, so gotta do it when there's both of us. Time check.
How many crew members on the ship? There are 19 of us.
Oh, it's 19 of us.
Yeah.
20.
Including rotation.
I think that there's something scratching on your mark, Nina. Do you mind just moving it down a bit? It could just be your
Oh, it's my apron strap.
little apron scratching on it.
Is that better?
I think that's better. It should be.
My friend did a mad TED Talk once, like the biggest TED Talk of her life, and her earring kept tapping on my...
No.
Yeah, for like the first 10 minutes.
Ah, that's terrible.
No bueno. Once you've done those, would you want to start plating the pico and the guac and stuff? I've got some cream mess bowls there for it. And the little bowl for the jalapenos.
Oh yeah, it's different.
Is it better now?
Different switch one.
Maybe it's just not plugged in properly, but we can take a look.
It's a whole thing with an apron.
Whole thing. Bam. Okay, so we've swapped marks, so Nina now should have a good one, and I should have a bad one that I can fix.
Like, can you hear me now? Testing, testing. It's hard enough here when you're editing, but when it's live, it's even worse. So I'm just going to jump in here because I've plated this salad. It's ready to go. I'm going to put it in the dumbwaiter. It means that it clears up bench space for us for when we start plating more things. So as things are ready, chuck it in the dumbwaiter. Unless, of course, you're Sean, who likes to take a photo of everything, get it on the Instagram page. On the portfolio.
Yes, boy.
It's good. It's really good that he does that because it inspires all like these other yacht chefs who need to go back in. They'll scroll through his feed and go, oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So he's doing it for the greater good of the community, I'm sure, not for the follows or the likes, right? Mm-hmm. For the chicas. Ooh, look at that man. He can cook. Okay, gotta remember this bad boy.
Cool.
Behind you. So a pretty little garnish that Sean's made. How are we looking? Hit us with some questions, Blair. Anything. No questions?
No, we do have questions. It's just that I'm trying to work out the sound. The sound is not very good at the moment, which is pretty strange.
Hey Sean, nice choice going with the classic tall socks and shorts combo.
White trainers as well.
White trainers, the bold choice of the galley. Hey Sean, nice choice going with the classic tall socks and shorts combo. How do you think we're going? So I'm going to chuck the jalapeno poppers in now. That's what I got, yeah, cool tune. Tray here for them. Start getting these out. This plating area is really good because we've got some heat lamps up on top. So I'm really sorry, Blair. I'm gonna turn the heat lamps on. You might get a bit of suntan. Yeah. The pico's, oh, it's out. There you go. And the guac is here.
Yes.
I've got that chipotle butter out, that the guest butter that I did for the broker's lunch. So we'll just finish the shrimp in that.
Has anyone ever caught a fish from the boat and asked for that to be cooked?
I have had that. Not yet on this boat.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. We haven't had any mad fishing mad guests yet, or crew. But definitely on previous shots, yes. It is always really fun when that happens because you get to show the whole journey for them, and they are proud that they've caught the fish. Yeah. That would be good if we go to Mexico. Baja fish tacos.
Ah, Blair is not giving her a good mark because of jealousy.
Yes.
Yes. This is correct.
King of the castle, king of the castle.
I control the live stream.
You'll never have this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I knew it.
That's exactly why.
That's exactly why. I think someone commented on the last live stream that it was so quiet. The reason why it is quiet for us, normally we have music playing, but because we're streaming, haven't got any music on. If I'm in charge of the music, what's usually playing, Shawnee?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
And T
All 3 albums.
All three. Oh, she's got 10.
I'm saying before lunch.
Oh, okay.
And it's her birthday today.
Whoa.
Whoa! Coming out.
that?
I'm impressed. Hello, we got a real one here.
Real Swift now.
It is her birthday. Happy birthday, Taylor Swift, if you're watching. I wish you were. If Sean's on the music, it is usually drum and bass or some wild African EDM beats. Would you say that's a fairly accurate interpretation of your music taste? Yeah. Indeed. How are we going, Blair?
We are looking good.
I'm going with the nachos now.
What makes
What makes
difficult to work with?
What makes guests difficult to work with? Possibly when they have dietaries, that are quite specific to every person. So if you've got, say, one person that's dairy-free, another person that's gluten-free, another person that's a vegan, another person that's nut-free or whatever, then it's hard to kind of juggle all of that while still making sure everyone has a good time.
Gotcha.
Also guests that change their mind or change the time for lunch or dinner and that kind of thing. That's a tricky one because you'll have everything ready then they won't show up, which is no bueno. Hey Sean, what makes crew difficult to deal with?
What makes crew difficult?
Yeah.
A constant change of diets.
Crew constant change of diets.
Yeah, some days they absolutely health freeze, and the next.
Yeah,
That's
Sean was just saying he's like, some days all they want is like smoothies and fruit. Then he next day puts down a nice cooked breakfast and they smash it. So you never really tell what's going on with them. Yeah, you want to start cabbaging. Actually, Sean, once you finish garnishing those, you want to jump on the shrimp?
Lovely.
Thank you.
Wouldn't be allowed to watch you guys live, docking them nachos onto tables.
Docking the nachos onto tables. You got it. You got it.
Oh, what's the backstory about the hot dogs on the last charter, if we can tell?
Oh, if we can tell. Yeah, we can tell. I'm very happy to cook hot dogs. Love cooking hot dogs. It just kind of threw me for a six when I got asked for a hot dog for breakfast. So, yeah, it was like, you know, standard as usual hot dog. Yep, but then, you know, hot dog breakfast. And I must have done a real good job of cooking that hot dog for breakfast, because after that first time, it just kept getting served every other breakfast.
And lunch and dinner.
And lunch and dinner, and at other occasions. Yes. But we love a hot dog.
Love a hot dog.
Give us any more questions.
Nina, why are you not wearing a hat during food prep?
Because my hair is tied back and clipped back.
Oh,
Yes.
there we go.
Nice try. What do you reckon? 3 tacos for Paul or 2?
What size? 2.
2. Okay.
Some people are saying they can't hear me asking the questions to you, so can you just repeat?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Someone asked me why I don't wear a hat during service, and I said, because I have my hair tied back and clipped back, and there's hairspray all up in there.
Ooh, what is the strangest midnight meal
What is the strangest midnight meal
you've ever had?
I've ever had? Like personally myself or made? They probably mean made.
Probably made.
That would be for a rap artist that we had on board, and he ordered, it was like 2 a.m. in the morning, and he ordered chicken livers and grits.
Nice.
Yeah, so I had to go down to the freezer. We had chicken livers. I had to defrost them. The chief stewardess in there helping me, she's like, no, so the second stewardess, she's vegetarian. She's like crying, thinking of these chicken livers. Yeah, made him chicken livers and grits. And then apparently when he took a bite, he was like, them some damn good livers. So I was proud of my chicken livers.
Mine was definitely 10 eggs over easy.
Oh.
Two slices of toast.
Hello, Tony.
Cheese.
What was your weirdest late night request?
10 eggs over easy. 2 slices of sourdough toast, dry, no butter, no oil. A bowl of fruit. 100 grams of oats. 2 scoops of protein powder. Made with water. I'll never forget it. I did it for, how long were we on for? 10 days?
10 days.
10 days, and we did it twice a day.
What time of night are we talking here?
2 a.m.
Breakfast.
2 a.m. So there was a breakfast at when the guest woke up, and then the second breakfast at 2:30.
Far out.
I was on board for that one. It was pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie.
Our nachos are looking pretty good. Ooh. God damn.
Are crew relations allowed on board Loon?
I don't know, Blair. Are crew relations allowed on board?
No. there's a
Absolutely not.
Definite no.
Crew
no
relations are
on board.
not allowed on board. Some yachts I've been on don't really care about it, but on this boat, there's a very strict set of rules saying no fraternizing. As Paul said, you just got to treat everyone like your sister or your brother.
That's it.
Mine. sister.
Ooh, Nina, show us your favorite knife.
Oh, show you my favorite knife. You know what? If I was to give you my actual favorite knife, I forgot it at home, which shows you how lame it must not be a favorite. Right now, though, it's got to be my shun. It's got a really nice shaped handle, the right hand, and also the shoulder here is soft, so I don't get a callus and my finger doesn't get sore. So that's my fave. I also really like this when I'm doing crew food. It's a Kamikoto. I actually got this sent to me from them because it's so heavy and super sharp, but it's also a really big blade, so you can prep lots of things at once. So that's a real workhorse. Shawnee's is rogue. He literally just rolls with this one knife, and it's beautiful. Shrimpy.
How do you sharpen your knives?
How do we sharpen our knives?
Stone?
When I'm on board, I use a steel just to hone them. When I'm at home or from rotation, I actually have a guy that sharpens my knives for me. He's like an absolute wizard. I have, during COVID, that's for the oven, so you can just open both of them. Sharpen my own knife, but just not into it. Just get a bit bored of it.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Pardon?
What is the most expensive meal you have ever served to guests?
The most what, sorry?
Expensive meal.
Most expensive meal. I tell you what, I've got some pretty ridiculous Australian Wagyu beef in the freezer. And I think it worked out to be like $1,000 just of beef. That was pretty intense. Anything with caviar, white truffle, all the kind of big money products. Got the jalapeno poppers out. Do you want one now?
No, it's okay, thank you. Though.
Behind you.
Lord Baum says, out of all the yacht kitchens you have toured, which one would you love to have?
Out of all the yachts that I've worked on, which one I
All the galleys that you've seen.
Oh, okay. Gotta say, even though the Alchemy galley was stunning, I really like this galley because it just works. I like the way it's laid out. I love this big plating area. I like the fridges, the rack and roll. Yes, I think this is bigger. Although, to be fair, I did work on this yacht called Hasna a long time ago. That was my first cruise chef job. That was a beautiful galley. It was a little bit bigger, had bigger fritters. But in respect to the Loon program, Loon.
Old and guest food.
Yeah, we have actually. Sean used some in a broker's lunch at the Antigua Yacht Show. We did a, what was it called? Billionaire shortbread. So
Nice.
right at the end, he dusted some gold leaf right on top of that.
Is all food and drink included in the price of hiring a yacht?
No, it is not. All food and drink is not included. That's on top. So when people charter a yacht, they also have to put down a thing called APA. It stands for Advanced Provisioning Allowance. I don't know how much it is, but it needs to be a lot because that covers the food and the fuel, the alcohol, the snacks, any transfers that they need to do. So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, who's the lucky one doing the dishes?
Who's the lucky one doing the dishes? If you ask Shawnee, he'll say it's him.
It's a
shared responsibility.
It's a shared responsibility. I put them in and he puts them out.
And also, if we're doing crew lunches or if I'm doing crew lunch, then Nina will jump on. And if she's busy with guests, then I'll jump on.
Yeah. There's no your dishes, my dishes. They're our dishes.
Our dish.
They are our dishes, jalapenos. Let's put some. Oh yeah, sharp.
What is your favorite meal to serve guests?
Breakfast. My favorite meal to serve guests is probably Asian. I love doing Asian for guests. Yeah, love a bit of Asian. Love a bit of Asian. And that can be anything from Japanese to Thai to Chinese. Got the
You get through. Is that Susie's?
maybe these ones because I got more of them. The bigger and I got more prawns and.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You got you already.
Is that? I think it says Susie's. How much Susie's hot sauce?
How much Susie's hot sauce do we get through? I don't think we've actually had any Susie's on board. The big hot sauce seller is Cholula. Yeah. Everyone smashes the Cholula, Sean included.
I'll go to a bottle of it.
Bottle of the week. I feel sorry for his cabin mate. No.
He's just so bad.
Yeah, crew loves Cholula. Used to be, I'd say like a lot of crews love Sriracha, but yeah, this boat seems to be big Cholula fans. So, little time check. We're running a little bit behind because it is 1 minute past 12, but we're multitasking, so that's okay.
What is the timing around crew lunch versus guest lunch? 12 is always crew lunch.
Unless...
That's the time, unless guests are wanting to do something around there.
Exactly, and then we move it.
Yeah, so crew will...
I might do
lunch
half of those.
or crew dinners
Yeah.
can move around whenever, just depending on guest movements and
Yeah.
whenever guests want to eat. We definitely do not take preference.
I mean, they want to think they do, but
Yeah.
they don't. So sometimes crew lunch will go out early. Sometimes crew dinner will come out late. Just depends on what. But on a normal day like this where there's no guests, we have crew breakfast at 9, crew lunch at 12, and then dinner at 6. What you giggling at over there, Blair?
I like this one about Bunsters.
About what? Okay, Bunsters messed the bed. I'm not going to swear. You can't trip me out. And they're Australian as well. Okay, I must like them then.
Gotta give it a go.
Got to give it a go.
Ooh, do we ever say no to guests / what happens when a guest...
Something we don't have, let's say food-wise, I will just do my best to offer an alternative and say, you know, how much do they want this? If so, I can look into getting it for them. We've got some really good suppliers that can ship things out to us. So they might be able to get us to a quick stat, and it's just making sure that the guests are aware that it could be quite expensive for it to come. But we always try our best. But we've got really good freezer storage, so usually we're pretty covered. I might send this first one down. Oh God! Okay. Behind you? Alright, I'm setting the thermometer down. I'm just going to let the girls know.
Have you ever had guests request to use the galley to cook things?
Hey, I've got some more stuff coming down, so if you just want to send the Dominator up when you empty it, please. Thank you, bye. Oh, we forgot to put that on the... Yeah, that's all right. We'll send it down. Have I... no, I've never had guests asked to use a galley. Have you ever had guests asked to use a galley, Sean?
Never.
No.
I've had guest chef come on before.
Like a chef
Like
of
a
the
chef,
owner?
yes.
Yeah.
I've never been person.
Yeah. That would be a rare thing. You definitely hear of like owner operators that drive the tenders or drive the boat sometimes, which I think must make the captain extremely nervous. But I don't think I've ever had. Oh, actually, you know what? That's a lie. On long time ago, when I was on Mariah, one of the guests owned a bunch of restaurants. He was a guest of the guest, and he asked, "Can I come in and make the bolognese?" And he did. And I remember the chefs were a bit like put out by it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's good bolognese though.
One of the owners I worked for like would not let us drive him in the tender. He would always drive himself.
He would drive himself.
Always, yeah. I mean, we'd go and pick him up, but like as soon as we picked him up, he'd be like, "Yep, out the way.
Beep,
I
beep.
got this."
Gee.
Yeah, he loved it.
You got the chipotle mayo there? Cheers.
Are we on Starlink internet? Yes, we are definitely on Starlink right now.
Starlink is redeeming itself right now.
We have
Yeah.
3 Starlink panels on this boat, just in case 1 or 2 wasn't enough. Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I started munching a taco chip, corn chip, and I got the mic on.
Oh,
Sorry.
Nice.
Oh, that was a really hot jalapeno.
Are there non-prepared food options on board, like bags of chips, crackers, stuff like that, that crew and guests can get?
Yeah, we have in the crew mess. There's loads of crew snacks, and then for the guests, the girls put out like little snack towers. They're pretty epic. So
Yeah.
I get a bit envious of their snack selection. Sometimes I have to partake.
When our owner's on board, I sneak into the main salon often because he's got my favourite sweets in there. So when I sneak past to get the plates, I always take like a handful of
The sweets.
the Haribos, the Haribo cherries. Sorry, boss. Sorry, Quartz, you didn't hear that.
God's not going to watch this back. Do you want to take Paulie's lunch off to him?
No, that is Captain Paul's plate that has been made up. That is definitely not mine.
Shawnee every day. Shawnee gives Paul the love.
3 times a day. I don't know if there's so much love. Where's
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what Captain Paul gets every day. Up in first class on the bridge.
Up in premium. Right, I think that's pretty much it. What are we talking? Any last questions for us before we leave?
Yeah, what do people have to ask? What do you want to
What
know?
do people have to ask? Let me just send this last one down. Do you want a taco up here?
No, it's okay. I'll go get one downstairs.
You get one. Last tray of tacos going down. I just made loads, so make sure that... This is very handy. Got a little phone, so I ring him whenever I need something rather than radioing, because no one wants to... Hey, babe, I just got the last tray of tacos coming down. And there's a chipotle mayo as well. For y'all. No worries, bye. Cool. Hit me. Anything else?
Yo.
What's for supper tonight? The people are asking.
How about that?
How about that?
No. How about that?
Bao buns?
Yeah.
We got those bao buns.
Oh, we are
I
bow.
reckon I'm gonna. Yeah, I've seen them on Insta a few times now.
Tilly.
Yeah, and somebody else will go as well. I was like, okay, I want to do fried chicken bows.
we're going Mexico, we're going Asian. And you know what? The crew are gonna fucking gonna freak.
That's a beer pint if I've ever heard of it.
It's my channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whoa.
shots fired.
Does Paul really eat alone on the bridge?
Blair's all there all the time.
Blair's there all the time.
Normally
Blair's
I'm
up
always
there.
up there. So, yeah, I mean, normally it's always me eating up there with Paul. I mean, actually, no, he just eats and I sit there carrying coke. Like, I have to come all the way downstairs to eat. So,
Yeah, we don't. Blair doesn't get made lunch. But quite often there's other people up there, like Bjorn is up there, Tyler's up there.
loads of people up on the bridge.
Yeah, Bjorn often needs to save time with me.
Last.
Yeah.
Like the Burner Boy song. Hit us with some more questions, Blair, before we close it.
Do you cook Indian food?
Yes. Absolutely love Indian.
Sean is a big Indian food cooker, of course, coming from South Africa. He is very good at it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Load shed.
sorry, I actually just hit the light switch.
He does a lot of curries. He'll do a naan bread for the crew.
Oh.
Dals. We've actually, I was thinking we should do curry on Friday night for dinner because we got paneer cheese that needs to get used.
Yeah.
And I've also got that beef curry from the weekend food that I froze. Recycling.
What is your favorite food to make?
My favorite food to make.
Bam.
If I was just cooking for myself, I'd probably make either noodles or pasta or eggs. If I was cooking for guests, I think it depends where we are.
You pasta 3 times a day.
I can't-
I've seen this.
I can eat pasta 3 times a day. Every time Sean makes pasta, he makes me a little bowl.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's very nice. What would be their last meal? Ooh, it would be my last meal. Be a spaghetti alla vongole, and then probably a fried chicken bao. So I'm stoked I'm having that for dinner tonight. Woo!
I'll go with fried chicken and mashed potato.
Fried chicken and mashed potato for Sean. Mashed potato. Oh yeah, you love mash.
Yeah.
Obsessed with mash.
I don't make it for free though.
I was gonna suggest you do bangers and mash, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
Do you train to cook cuisines from all around the world so that guests can ask
Yes.
anything?
Yep.
Of course. Yeah.
I'll go through different obsessions. And depending on which different head chefs I worked under, like when Dean came back from living in Mexico, he was just mad Mexican, so I learned a lot from him then. And then visiting places. I'm off to Brazil, I'm off to Mexico this rotation, so yeah.
No, that is not correct. So, someone is saying,
Yep.
do guests get charged for buying provisions, and then do we charge them again for serving the meals like a restaurant?
No.
That is not correct.
No, so they'll just be like, I'll order the provisions. Let's say it's like $7,000 for the provisions, and that's all that they get charged with. That's it.
That's
Yeah,
that.
my labor is included in the price of the charter.
Well, I don't know how to say that, but someone's asking, do you still use a sous vide? Yes? Yes?
We do. We still use a sous vide. Yeah, they're incredibly helpful. When we had the tandem charter with the old loon, we're using the sous vide pretty much every day because we're cooking in such volume and we needed a consistent product. So yeah, we'd cook the chicken in the sous vide and then finish it on the barbecue. It's a very, very handy tool. Very handy tool. Right, I think we should say goodbye now.
Yeah, I think so. It's a good time.
Oh, Josh Dillon, do guests have access to 24-hour food room service and how often does it occur? Yes, they do, depending on the charter guests. You get some charter guests which really take advantage of that. And sometimes they get the phone number for the galley and they'll ring it. I remember I picked up and was like, yo, this is the galley. And she was like, can I order some oatmeal? I was like, oh no. Yes, of course, Mrs. Yes, I'll get your oatmeal to you. No good. No good.
That is classic.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Sweet. All right, guys.
Oh, when will we be doing this again?
Probably not till I'm back, but you might be. Maybe you should do one with Dean on the Loon channel.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
This is true.
This is true. Yeah, but for now, let's say goodbye. Thank you so much. I think I'm gonna try. Now that I've said it, probably happen. When Dean and I hand over, I might try and do a little Yacht Chef questionnaire thingy. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and I'll try and circle back to your questions in that.
Boom.
Yeah. But for now, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you, Blair. Everyone say thanks, Blair, because he's a legend for helping us set this up. Good, Blair. And thanks. But you see now, I've left Sean doing the dishes. That's gonna be a thing now, isn't it? Yeah.
Shawnee.
Wave. Camera's on you, mate. All right. See ya.
Bye.